All right, everybody. My YouTube is just now showing I went live, so if I was on for...
All right, everybody.
Hang on, damn it.
My
YouTube had showed me that I wasn't on live yet, so if somebody had to wait a few seconds after I went live, I apologize. It's hard to tell the difference. But anyway, Wheezy, I took your advice. I did do that. And Jeff Biden, yeah, Biden clause, come to your house, taking all your shit and leaving you a bill. Yep, that's pretty much what's been going on. But anyway, we'll run up and catch all the people that's in here real quick. Frank Sign, hello. Mineral Water is a new name to me, right offhand. Now, I don't remember your name right offhand, but anyway. And then we got Wheezy, we got Red. Oh, let's see. Bella Vanilla. Jeff B. Paula Work. Paula, good to see you. Good to see everybody in here, really. Concerned Patriot. Susie Snedhead. Cool Gamer. Make sure I don't miss anybody here. Chris Gilbert. Yeah. Some of these names are rhetorical. From Tracy Norman. Almost missed you. Hello, Tracy. Garrett 01, Garrett Spies. My YouTube's a little, or my StreamYard's a little lacking, so sorry about that. KN, hello. There we go. Maybe it'll keep caught up now. Anyway, hello, everybody. I'm glad everybody's here tonight. We're just going to, I think Dorinda may be joining me here in just a bit. We'll see. Vicky Sorrells. Well, I ain't seen you in a while. Hello. Sherry Will. Oh, well, Lisa said hello. Anyway, Merry Christmas to everybody. It's a little early. We got a day or two away. But this will be the last time I am live till Monday. Now, I will be on with Rob Saturday and Sunday. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you. Discernment Files, Raptor Ranch. Let me get over here and read some of the comments here. Yeah, Concerned Patriot, I hope the same. I hope everyone's safe, warm, with loved ones. And if you're not, well, by God, we're here. We'll try to do our best to be around. And like I said, if we're not here, we're going to be over at Rob's. So it's all good. All right, Tracy Norman, that's fine. That's fine. We'll be here. We'll be here till 9, and then we'll be back over at Rob's again. He's going to do another one right after mine ends at 9. Donna R., hello. One thing I will say up front, this is a 18 or over channel, so I'm pretty sure everybody in here right now is 18 or over, but if somebody's listening in the background thinks they're going to pop in here, you won't last long. My mods will catch it pretty quick. Anyway, I do got a little bit of news we'll run over because since it's Friday, we'll just run over the headlines again like we normally do. And I'll have Mike Mazza, hello. I'll have Rob come in and he'll be in it'll be close to about our halfway point, about 8 o'clock. So we're just going to wing it like we normally do and just hang out and have a good time and just. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, discernment. That's me too. Yeah. Oh, good. You can't wait for the funny pages. And I'll bring up a picture here in a second. It's just I showed it over on Rob's, but I'll show it again here. Kind of cute. How cold is it here? Right now, it got up to 18 degrees today for the high. Let's see. Oh, wow. Maybe it got up to 19. Right now, it's 12. The low is 3. They said it feels like 3 so right now, with it being 12. So, yeah, it'll be about 12 to 15 below is what it'll feel like later if the wind gets up. Gear to 1. I was trying to see what your song was. Let's see. Well, I'm not seeing it right offhand, so I'm not gonna go dig. Yeah, it's a little chilly down here for the the last 2 days so far are supposed to be the worst out of this little storm that come through, and then by Tuesday we're back up in the 50s and 60s. So it's a little crazy, but it's been years. I mean, 20 years since I've seen it this cold here. So anyway, yeah, it'll warm back up, I have a feeling. Like I said, it was just a crazy Arctic storm that just kind of pushed down and pushed the old streamline and jet stream down. And yeah, it even got pretty damn chilly down in Texas. Yeah. Discernment file says it's been 15 years since it's been cold down there like that. Yeah, we was down to the coldest it got on us was not last night, but the night before. It got down to like -6, and it felt like -30. Wheezy, I can't play Tom McDonald without getting a strike and getting me ripped down because it is copyrighted. So I can't do that one. Yeah, I've heard a lot of his stuff. I don't like watching his videos. And some of them, they got his eyes as black as coal, and that just looks evil to me. So I just don't watch a lot of his videos, but I listen to the words. And he's got a good message he's putting out. I just don't like his look that he's using to put it out. And he's singing it, not rapping it. Well, yeah, I'll have to go look at it and see. Because he's got a good voice. I ain't going to deny a man's rights. If you're good at something, you're good at it. So anyway, looks like there's about 77 people in here and only 35 likes. So if somebody would have a soft heart since it's Christmas time and give me a couple thumbs up, I sure would appreciate it. Joy Rawell, hello. Sharon Mercer, welcome over. But anyway, I guess I'll jump over now and we'll read a few headlines and we'll so we can make out of some of this mess. We brought a little bit of it up over on Rob's, but not much. So we'll cover what's in the headlines and go from there. Okay. First one is, the typical House passed a $1.7 trillion omnibus with 9 Republican votes, with 9 of them. Kissinger, Cheney helped give Americans coal for Christmas is the headline when they passed it. But it's got to go down to the House now, and the House got to pass it, and that's why he's in a hurry, which did it to the House because they got 1 week to pass that damn thing in the House before the Republicans take over. Creek Squad, what's up, man? How you doing? Garrett, that'd be cool. Y'all have to go check that out. But anyway, all right, this is from Trump. He blasts Democrats, deranged tax return witch hunt, calls on GOP to obtain Biden's financial records. The Democratic Representative Quigley, it will be another jolt to our democracy if DOJ does not indict Trump. So that's quite the spin on things. Give me a second. Let me grab a cough drop, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry, guys. Just a second. I'm opening it now. All right. The picture is says "Merry Christmas from the Swamp." It's got Chuck Schumer pointing at Mitch McConnell on his knees on the not the White House steps, but Congress. And then it says Senate passes Omnibus bill, another 1.7 trillion. 18 Republicans vote yes. 45 billion for Ukraine, which is crazy. And the border's about to open up more. And Congress, which is a House, is supposed to pass that 4,155-page bill probably by the end of the week. Anyway, let me make sure I didn't miss anybody or anything important here. Cheryl Constable, hello. Christopher, what up? Hello. Let's see. Miss Mischief, hello. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody other than them right there. I was trying to just catch some of the comments because I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, Jeff, there's times that does get under my skin a little bit too. DC's Blessed Bees. Hello, how are you, DC? I'm hearing that. Come quickly, please. But I guess we ought to be careful what we wish for, too. We got to look back at our past and go, come quickly, but take your time. Let me clean some of it up before I have a lot of explaining to do, you know? But I did it, so I guess it's all good. It's all good. If I did it, if I did crime, I'll do the time. That's just all there is to it. Yeah, that's it. It was almost all for nothing at times, discernment, and it's very sad. All right, the next headline, it has a picture of our favorite mashed potato. Pappy Two Bears, hello. But it has the reason for the season, then it has that marked out. And it says Biden's Christmas message avoids use of Jesus. A child that Christians believe to be the Son of God. Now, this all comes from Biden. And this is the irony overload. Dark Brandon hopes holiday season will drain the poison that has set us against one another. Now, that's kind of an odd statement considering he is the poison that's turned us, them and the Democrats have turned us all against each other. There's claims that Joe Biden was furious, dropped F-bombs over failed immigration policy. Sounds like they're working just perfect from what he wanted. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody. Yeah, I know that's right. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah, he is part of that poison, concerned patriot. Okay, here's one that really floored me. Inside a tactical operations center in Poland, American soldiers trained to defend NATO territories. Now, that is an oxymoron if I ever seen one. NATO is not a friend of ours. I'm sorry. Joe seems to think so. I do not believe so. Ace, how you doing? Good to see you, Ace. Ronald Hendricks, hello. Well, Garrett, go back and read his again. He said it's the last time he's voting in 2020. Yeah, 2022 wasn't much better, that's for sure. It's like, let's vote in a bunch more rhinos. People we can buy off. That sounds good. Yeah, Tracy, I have a feeling you're right. Gina H., hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Carol Z., hello. Good to see you. The next one says 300,000 people moved out of California from 2021 to 2022. Number one in the United States. Yeah, Wheezy, we all went down that first when it started coming out. But then you got to eventually open your eyes and quit swallowing the mucus they're sending down our throats. I think that's why I got so much phlegm and coughing is I choked it all down there for a while. Yeah, most all the Senates are rhinos, and most of the House of Representatives are on the take too, in my eyes. You might got one or two in there, but I want to tell you what, it don't take very many bad apples to spoil the whole damn bunch. Yeah, DC, I'm going to agree with you. Yeah, it was built from the ground up the first time, and it can be done again. Yep. Yeah, Tracy, you're correct. It's if you can't see all the BS that's going on and all the lies from both sides by now, there's some more waking up that needs to happen. That's for sure. Let's see. All right. There's from the CDC. Life expectancy drops to 25-year low as drug overdose deaths surge from last year. Not good. Yeah, I hear you, Jeff B. Let's see. Professor Falcon, hello. Julie, hello. Well, and it's not, Julie, it's not only fentanyl, but the methamphetamines have been coming to the southern border just as bad. Yeah, Tracy, it goes back it goes back a long way. It really does. Uh, Trying to look and see, make sure I don't miss anybody. Yeah, I didn't. I never did endorse Dr. Oz. Doctor on TV only. So yeah, that was a messed up deal. Yeah, Breitbart put this out about Ronna McDaniel, excuse me. They put out a USA to pay for Ukraine for as long as it takes. And she was putting that out, and it's why? Why? We didn't do any damage over there. Why do we have to pay for that country? I mean, we've already paid for every country we destroyed during wars. Why are we paying for this one that doesn't do a damn thing for us except launder big money? That's the only thing it does for us. Pay crooked money out to a bunch of crooks. That's the only thing I've seen coming out of it that benefits the United States. It only benefits our government. We got Rick Scott going, no Republican can justify voting for the Omnibus bill without Title 42 amendment. In other words, lock the damn thing down and quit opening the damn border. Well, Carol, see, the problem is every time we give them money, then somebody like Hunter runs over there and gets a big bunch of it. And they get to keep a small percentage of it for laundering it for us. And it's said due to protection or border security or studying transgender well-being in foreign countries. Why do we care? We can't even study it here in our own country. Put the money back in our country. Yeah, Paula, be careful out there on that ice. Oh yeah, they're getting kids through there. They're getting all kinds of shit through there. You know, they're smuggling one of three things: people, fentanyl, which is a powder form of cyanide basically anymore, apparently, and methamphetamines. Anything that'll make them money. And just on the first one, which is smuggling the children and young women and young boys too, don't get me wrong, is $1 billion a year cash cow for them, for these cartels. And everybody wonders why they're so powerful and got so many weapons and crap. They get $1 billion a year. Then you add the drugs on it. So, they're getting a pick off of China. Then they're getting a pick off the American people that are buying it and taking it. Then the meth, they're down there making themselves, sending it up here, selling it. So they got that. So I'm sure it's a $3 billion a year industry that we're handing over to cartels in Mexico. And everybody wonders why the government won't screw with them. Their government barely makes $3 billion a year. No, not all the drugs come from China. I know fentanyl is actually originally designed there. But apparently it's either getting cut in China or they're cutting it again in Mexico. And when they cut it again, whoever's doing it makes it deadly on weak people the first time they ever try it. That's what I'm reading everywhere, anything I can find on the crap. I don't bring it out on a whole lot of stations because they're not my shows. But I'll bring it out here from what I know, just from what I read and how I feel about it. And that's what I feel is going on. I mean, it would be hard for anybody to turn down a multi-billion-dollar a year company, which they call it a company, which is a screwed up way of life if you look at it. But it'd be hard for anybody to turn down $3 billion a year. I mean, that's just, I would never do it. But tell me somebody to turn down $3 billion. Even some of your best Christians would have to look at that twice. It would be a tough decision to make. Because money has a way of talking, because people are so hurting right now. You think, I can do all this good for all this money. Could you? No, because then that money goes to your head and you end up being, like all the ones that have all the money. Very greedy, mean people. Don't care about anybody but themselves and more money. Like I've always said, a billionaire wants to stay a billionaire. A millionaire wants to stay a millionaire. Yes, Trudy, that is correct. At $1.7 trillion, 90% of that money is slush fund. I don't care how you look at it. It's slush fund. That 0.7, I bet only a half of that goes to actual shit that's worth it. The rest of it's slush money. Deer Park, hello. Yeah, Paula, work. Please be careful out there on that ice. Get some kids or grandkids or somebody, go down there and get that. Yes, money is evil. The root to all evil is money. That's been true since day one. Whether money was gold, silver, palladium, blue clay. Did you know blue clay at one time back in the days of the Mayans was just as important as gold to them? Something about it had healing powers, they supposedly said, so they believed in it more than they did gold. Gold was just there for pretty trinkets and for trading people for things they needed. That was it. Well, Trudy, I hope you might have got your point across. Yeah, you are correct, DCBs. Yeah, money's a tool. Used wisely, it is a very efficient tool. But the love of money is when it turns evil. Very evil. Make good people do bad things. All right, Paula. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you had somebody closer to you. I hate hearing that you went out there and slipped and fell and got hurt. So maybe you could get the post office to let them move your mailbox up on your porch or maybe even in your door where they could just drop it in a slot that fall inside your house. Be a lot safer, I would think. Ain't no sense being on that ice. We don't move like we used to the older we get. Used to, when we was kids, we could almost kind of catch ourselves a lot of times, but yeah, by the time we realize what's going on, it's because we're crawling off the ground. Yeah, you got to be careful out there. Yep. And maybe talk to your kids about, I don't know how long you've been in your place, but maybe selling out and just getting closer to your kids somewhere where you got some help. So anyway, Lily J, hey, haven't seen you in a day or two. Good to see you. Yeah, Garrett, you're going to see this inflation thing get a little worse, I have a feeling, next year due to all the crops that was destroyed and the government running around telling everybody to destroy their cattle crops or sell them all and floods the markets with beef. It gets real low, and then there is none for next year's stock. So it's a pretty screwed up deal. And when they started that crap, a buddy of mine, well, it's actually a buddy of my brother's, she says, hey, call my brother in Colorado. He's got a story for you. Put him on. So I called him. So my brother was finding out this for me. And he flat out said the government was going to pay him more than he could get for all his cattle if he'd destroy them. No, don't take him into slaughter. Don't take him in, just destroy them. That was fall of last year. Now, how crappy is that? He turned them down. Carol Zay, if I'm not mistaken, D. Humboldt lives in Humboldt County, right next to the Eureka line, yes. But she's in the northern part of Humboldt. I think someone said they talked to her a day or two ago and said she was okay. There's a lot of people without any electricity. Yes, Wheezy, they're trying to starve us all. They are. And I'm not trying to throw fear porn out there because, by God, I don't want to scare nobody. I'm just saying, buckle down, be frugal with your money and be frugal with your food. You know, try not to waste any. You should be all right. I know there's a lot of people out there that can't afford to go buy a bunch of food due to income problems or Social Security problems, and a fixed income is very tough, hard to live on without any problems. Pappy Two Bears down here, they'll do okay if they're used to the weather. But these animals, they're built for being outside 24/7 year round. Heat, winter, you name it. Thanks, Silver B. Anyway, yeah, they're animals are built to be outside. That's what that's designed to. That's why they got the thick skin and the thick fur like they do. And everybody going, well, cows don't have thick fur. It's a lot thicker than what you think. It's very dense. Easy anytime. It's not a problem. Like I said, I just say how I feel. I may be wrong on some of it. But I'm going to tell you, that's just how I feel about the situations. And I'm fixing to see if Fred will drop my link. If somebody wants to come up and visit for a little bit, I don't mind that. Like I said, Rob will be in here in I'm thinking about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. He said right around the 8 o'clock hour, so it's about 23 minutes away. So, Vicky Searles, hey, this is the second time I see you put something in. Yeah, no, Vicky Searles, no, I'm not telling anybody to throw the damn animals outside. Animals, if they've been found outside, you leave them outside, they can handle it. They know how to protect themselves. But one that's domesticated and been in the house a while, you throw them outside, they're going to lay there by the front door and freeze to death. Yeah, I'm only going to let about 2 up for a little bit. I ain't going to swear I'm going to keep them on all evening, but we'll just see how the conversation goes. If it's good and smooth, we'll continue. Yeah, Garrett, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. I don't think anybody there read all. Hey, Kaiser Sose, I don't think anybody there. 1 pound of dried beans equals 6 pints of cooked beans. Okay, nice. I know if you buy one of those little bitty 1 pound bags of beans, and you make them, you can make 6 or 8 of the cans of refried beans out of that one little bag. Because I've done it before. I used to make my own refried beans. I love them. Well, and here's the thing, Roland and all y'all. I don't see how they have any. And D-Dog's in here, and he could correct me, but I'm pretty sure he won't come up. I did drop the link, but I really think these bills, every one of them for the last at least 40 years, have been illegal. Anything that has to do with the American society. That's not their job. Their job is not for the American people. It's to protect the American people, not to tell us what to do. Everything the federal government has to deal with, mainly about foreign trade, tariffs, and protecting our borders. That's basically their job. And they have failed on it for years. So, I really don't see why they even have a right to even write these bills and send our money across seas. Inflation is a hidden tax. Taxes are taxes. Then you get taxes on your taxes if you're late. They call it late fees. We're taxed until we don't exist anymore. It's bullshit. And we, just like everybody says, and I've been trying to say, write your congressmen and women. At least do all you can. It's better than nothing. Well, Tracy, you are correct. No action leads to more inaction. And not only that, no action leads to a vote of yes. That means they can do whatever they want because they got permission, because no one's saying anything to not do it. So I don't know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, D-Dog, I did read about the gun control part of that too. Yeah, they're trying to. D-Dog, do you want to come up and talk about it a minute? It's out there if you do. Hey, Becky Justice, good to see you, girl. Merry Christmas to you too. I didn't get all the details. I just know there was a gun control bill in that thing. I think I seen something on it. Hang on, let me scroll down a little bit. No, it wasn't in this. I don't remember where I seen about it. Yeah, D-Dog, I'll be on until 9. So if you get a chance, pop on in here and let us know about that. Yeah. Like I said, I think the NWO and all them foreigner, the WEB, the World Economic Banks and all that crap, I think they all need to go bye-bye. Or they can keep doing what they're doing over there. Just get us out of that crap. We don't need to be involved in any of it. Yep, don't need to be involved in any of it. We just need to keep doing like America did when it started. Stay on its own, protect ourselves, get America back on its feet again. It took them so long to get us there, and it didn't take us very long to destroy it. And that's all in a short, brief amount of time. 244 years, and we've already destroyed what we started. So let's get it back the way it was, or better. Take care of our homeless, take care of our vets, take care of these people that have been thrown out due to no jobs. Quit spending. I want to tell you what, all the homeless, count them up in the whole world. Steve Rohr, hello. Thank you. Yeah, the chat's, they're wonderful people out there, Steve. They are. Yeah, no more banker wars. No more of the crap. Take all that. I want to tell you what, $1.7 trillion would have fixed our borders, would have got pretty much every man, woman, and child off the damn streets that wanted to be off the streets. Now, there's some of them that are happy where they're at. So be it. Leave them alone. Give them a little cleaner place to be in so they'll quit shitting on the streets and peeing on driveways and shooting up in the streets. And it even pay for cleanup in some roads. $1.7 trillion. People don't realize how much money that is. You could probably do half that amount work with just a couple $1 billion would fix most of the problems in the United States. And $1 billion would pay every man, woman, and child in the United States that are legal, that have been on the circuit, would pay them $3 million a piece. Because you take 330 and divide it into $1 billion, it'll go in there 3 times. That's $3 million a piece to every man, woman, and child in the United States. That's just $1 billion. So you take and go to 1.7 trillion. I'm not saying go run out and give everybody $3 million a piece. That'd be silly. No one would work for the next couple of years. We'd all starve to death. Wouldn't have nothing built. We wouldn't have nothing. What I'm saying is there's enough money that they're giving away that's ours. And it ain't even ours yet. They're borrowing it from, this big press machine that's just printing it off just like toilet paper. Yeah, they got a raise too. Yeah, they always get a raise. That's the first thing they do is give themselves raises. Cost of living adjustments, what they call it. But they don't give us any cost. They don't give us breaks on our taxes for cost, the rise of cost, inflation on us. We just have to suffer with it. But they get all the amenities and they work for us. How can we allow that? That's just bullshit. We allow it. We've got to start doing something about it. I mean, I ain't done anything like D-Dog has, but I'm going to tell you what, I've sent in lots of letters. And do they go anywhere? Sometimes I get a response. About 60% of the time, I don't get a damn thing. About 1 out of that 40%, maybe 2 out of the 40%, I get, don't send this crap here again. And so, not the response I wanted, but at least sit down and visit with me about it. No, none of that. I got piles of them here on my desk. Here in the bottom shelf. They just won't talk to you. What can we do? Well, dear part, all we can do is just everybody has to send them in, not just 1 or 2 people. No, voting doesn't work. We know that. They've already got their selections made. Don't you think people are running around vetting all these people running for office, seeing who they can buy and who they can't? Bureaucrats have a job to do too, other than just sit around and subtract a lot of money out of our pockets. They'll run around and check who they can buy off and who they can't. If they can't buy you off, you're not selected. The ones that'll take a little bit of a pay-to-play kind of scheme going on, that's who they're voting for, no matter what side they're on. Because they don't look at sides. They look at who's going to vote the way they want them to vote. Dorinda, how are you doing?
Not too bad. Sorry I'm late, Shane. I had to do some stuff with hubby and daughter, and sorry.
Hey, it is what it is. It's called family. It's called life.
And I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. It's great to see you. I am not going to go through each and every name because there are way too many of you, and I will miss somebody. So, hello. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Okay.
Yeah,
there's
only 130 people in here. Yeah, and I've been going on my rant for damn near an hour now. And I dropped the link once, and D-Dog said he'd come up, but he's on a Zoom call, so maybe after that he might pop in. So, yeah, Gina H., this lounge music will change after Christmas. And we're going to go to some early contemporary, probably country, slow, just kind of like this, mellowing, not get up and dance, do the boot scoot and buggy thing, nothing like that. Yes, Dorinda.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw this person in your chat earlier. I'm praying he's still here. It's still here. It's Kaiser Soze. I wanted to wish you a happy belated birthday because your birthday was on Wednesday. So I hope you had a great birthday.
Julia Elston, thank you. Do what, Dorinda?
I said I'm sure I saw Kaiser in the chat earlier.
Yes, Kaiser Soze was. He said something one time, and that's all I say. Elaine James, hello. We're the lounge lizards. There you go. That's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 134 people in here, and there's only 73 likes. Can we get them up a little bit? Can you get me to get me over 100? Boy, I sure would be happy. If you want, share it out. If you're enjoying this, maybe I'll do some more rants, and maybe somebody else will enjoy it too.
Yeah. He's still here. Ha 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 ha. So
there you go.
Happy birthday.
Wheezy,
Sorry,
yes. No, you're
I've,
good. Go ahead.
I've been waiting since Wednesday to wish you happy birthday.
Yeah, Wheezy, we all got to get a little crap off our chest because, yeah, we got to decompress. And I hold it in because I don't want to do it on Rob's. And sometimes I can't do it over here due to just what's going on in the conversation. But I was sitting here by myself, didn't have a whole lot of things after the news. And a few little things triggered me. And I seen some people triggered in the chat. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go this route. I want to take it down this path. I didn't go down a rabbit hole. I just took it down the path of, all right, it's time to talk about this because I've been bottled up for a while. And this new bill coming out really fumes me. And I put math, I put the stuff to pencil. And it just floors me how much money is wasted. I'd like somebody to do what I did. Put a pencil, take $330 million and divide it into 1 trillion. Tell me how many times it'll go in there. I know how many times it'll go into $1 billion. That's 3 times. How many times will it go into $1 trillion? That's what they're taking from us. And they're giving to everybody but us. If that don't get you off the toilet and onto the frying pan, nothing will.
Yeah, our government's doing the same shit too.
Well, Elaine James, most of it's our faults. And I hate to say that, but we have become complacent. We have allowed them to do this to us instead of standing up for our rights like we should have been doing all along for the last at least 70 years. Ever since 1929 and 1932, right in that era, we have almost kind of laid down and let the government do what the hell it wants. And it really got bad in the 60s. And then in the 70s, it really went to shit. In 1984, they pulled the last trigger. We ain't seen a bill come across our dinner table since.
Shane, have you seen Michael Gale in chat?
No, I have not. I haven't seen Michael Gale in a while.
Okay, because it was his birthday on Tuesday.
Right. Devil Dog, yes. All of it's our fault. We got complacent. Well, like I said, they used to send the bills right to our house. Everybody got to read it. They voted it into their state. The state turned it in to their senators, and the senators took it up. That's what they voted on, whatever the state wanted. However many states had the most votes on it, that's whether the bill passed or not. Not anymore. They talk to their constituents, which is supposed to be the people under them. Wrong. It's supposed to be the people that tell them what to do, which is all of us. But their constituents supposed to be their whole state. No, it's their 200 most loyal donors and biggest donors is who their constituents is. Period. And they tell them how to vote, and they do it because everybody gets kickbacks out of it when it gets laundered through giving it to everybody else. In my opinion. So that's just kind of I've been saying this for 3, 4, 5 years. D-Dog has helped me a little bit along the way, quite a little bit. Will giving me more of the information I need. Some of it I should have paid a little closer attention to. Some of it I didn't understand. I should have called him and visited about it with him. And so I'm not an astute learner by no means. But it helps pave me to the way of my feelings on what's happening to us. And I mean, anybody, if they'll open their eyes, can see it. But I'm still waiting on that answer to pop up in chat. How many times will $1 billion go into $1 trillion or 330 million go into $1 trillion? That's how many times I'd like to know. Because a lot of people don't know how many billions it takes to get to $1 trillion. So That's a lot.
I'm not doing math.
Well, if I was just to guess offhand, I'd have to look at my notes. But if I was going to guess, yes, 1,000 billions. Kaiser Sose. So out of a billion, if everybody in the United States got 3 million, you take that 3 million times 3,000. How much is that? What's that, 300 million? Each. For every man, woman, and child in the United States. That's how much, that ain't even how much they're giving away. 1.7 trillion is what's going to be given away, basically. You know, Michelle Obama gets $350 million. For what? Hair extensions? When the hell she get any money for it? Nancy Pelosi's private business. I don't remember how many millions they said was in that damn thing. It's just crazy. So thank you all for doing a little bit of math. There's a few of you out there that did it. Thank you. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Her and her wife could have paid for it themselves. Or his and his husband, I should say. Why not? Cool dude. Well, cool dude, if you're 18 or over, you can be in here. And all this is this channel, we talk about a little bit of everything. So, you know.
We shoot the shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Gigi.
Devil Dog, what's 51 per American? Anyway, no, it's been a wonderful evening. We've held nice numbers all evening, and it's a blessing. Hey, guys, I'm 10 away from the thumbs up from 100. Y'all can help me get there? Much appreciated. Bart Keck, hello.
Hello, Bart.
Yeah, the one that controls the media, controls the world. Yep, that's how it used to be. But a lot of people's eyes are opening there anymore.
I'm just going to say one thing. Gigi, kick his ass. Sorry.
Yeah, y'all broke it down a little further than I did. Yep, I know where you're going with them. Yeah, y'all broke it down further than I did. Yeah, we're 2 away. We're 2 away. We're about there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, there's Rob. We'll bring him in. Mr. Rob, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
Not bad. Not bad.
Caught part of the rant tonight. It was a good. That's a good topic. It's real.
It is very real, and it means a lot to me.
Well, I'm tired of spending our money too, but
I went on for damn near an hour on it.
Do what? Dog, it is all our fault.
Yes, it is.
A lot of shit in the dark that we should never have let them do.
Yep.
Now we got to fix all this crap. You know what I mean?
And we damn near let it get way too far to fix it. I mean,
That's
we got
exactly-
one
and I
big
wanna
push. We got one big
finish
push
seeing
left.
Tracy and Kaiser and Wheezy and everybody discernment. I'm not going to go through all the names. It's great to see everybody. And Pop the Two Bears, we love you. You know that you're right, Shane, right? We've got to figure out a way to fix it. We can fix if we try, I think.
There's never a problem, always a solution. Okay, here's what we got to figure out. What is the solution?
They're counting on us to give in and give up. That's exactly what they're trying to do. That's why the division came.
Exactly.
They're like, okay, we're going to crush them. Well, they haven't crushed me yet. And
they try to crush you verbally and financially and with shit they can't control. We had 99. We're back down to 98. 2 more thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen.
we'll get there. But yeah, that was a real good analysis. You know what I mean?
Right. And I break it down the best I can.
It's all a new government. Exactly, Devil Dog.
Oh, yeah, we got to get rid of them all. But here's the problem we're going to run into. The problem we run in. Hang on a second, Rob. Please.
That's fine.
Problem we're going to run into, Devil Dog, is, like I was saying, I write lots of paper. I write lots of, I'm not tired of writing paper. I'll keep writing paper. It is what it is. I get turned down a lot. A lot of my shit I know gets stowed in the wastebasket. And that's the problem I'm seeing is if you don't get no response at all, that means no one's ever seen it and it never gets to them. Or if they did see it, they threw it in the trash themselves. And there's the bad thing is you can threaten to do a lot of things to them, but how much can you really do to them? That's what I'm seeing is how much can you really do to them? And that's the only thing. And maybe I'm doing it wrong. They know how to shoot me in the foot quicker than I know how to shoot them in the foot, I guess. So that would be the problem, D-Dog. And I'm not arguing with you by no means. But anyway, go ahead, Rob. I'll be listening, but I got to step away a second.
I think what we need to do is exactly what D-Dog said. We got to impeach a lot of people. We got the American people have to speak. We're going to have to petition. Affidavit unanswered by admin. Yeah, we're going to have to do something. We're just going to have to figure it out. I can go on and on and on about the same conversation, but I think Shane hit it right on the head. I think right now we got to figure a solution. We got to find one. I think time is ticking, but being divided, we're not going to get anything done. We got to get the United Front going. And we got to figure out how to do it. And I write letters all the time, too. My wife writes letters. And we got to get answers that make sense. And they're going to have to be held to accountability. And I'm no politician. Never have been. Yeah, a lot of blood and sweat to get nowhere. That's exactly it. We all work hard. In that bill, the thing that pissed me off the most is we're protecting other people's borders and we're not protecting our southern border. I don't think time is running out. I think that they want us to think time is running out. It's not about the land of this country even. And sold back.
Wheezy, things are even looking up in Canada. Today they declared, what the hell did they declare? They declared that there's no more emergency and that the war against the unvaxxed is over. In simple man's terms. I'm not sure what the hell they said, but that came out earlier on Rob's show.
And the remedy is in our founding documents. And I think that Devil Dog is more versed in the documents than I know that I am. He's a
Oh, yeah.
very smart man, and I think we just need to work together. I don't think all is lost. I think they want us to think all is lost. And I'm not going to think that way.
No, there ain't no sense in it.
Well, then that'll cripple you mentally anyway, and we don't need that.
Right, no.
We should enjoy Christmas and commit to learning what we can do to turn the thing around in 2023, starting January 2nd. Amen, concerned patriot.
A lot of people's got a lot of faith in this new House Republican side, and I'm going to tell you what.
We have to.
I know we got to have faith somewhere, but I'm going to tell you. I just hope we're not setting ourselves up for a fall. Because look at the ones that's still there, and look who they put in charge of the gavel. So
We
far,
got 2 years to see how they do, Shane. 2 years. If they lie to us, we're done with them. We're going to figure it out.
Look at the last 2 years.
You know, this is the longest fucking election season we've ever had. It went from 2020, actually 2019, all the way through 2022. You know, you get over
3 years.
Over 3 years, and you just get saturated with this crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we have a holiday coming, right?
Yep.
I intend to enjoy the holiday. I'm not letting them take that too.
No, they're not going to take my holiday.
They're not taking anything more from me. I'm done. I had a year or two, Shane. I've been on the border. I've been protecting what I had to protect. And I've been here. I paid attention along the way. We all have. We are stronger together. Unity creates no division. We have to find a way to unite and stop the fucking division, and then we win in the end.
Yep. Cindy Fuller Stevens, hello. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Cindy.
Hello,
Good to see you.
Cindy.
But yeah, I've been over. Yeah, we're focused on the symptoms and not the disease. The disease is turning us away from God. We as Christians allowed it to happen, but we as Christians have the ability to change it. You know what I mean? We have the ability to change it. Absolutely, DCBs. Thank you for that.
Well, and this one's pretty good too. D-Dog puts up, when the programmed sheep start reading our founding documents, then we can save America.
Amen.
We got to get everybody on board, that's for sure.
And I've been reading what I can, and it's not a lot right now because I haven't had any time off. You know what I mean? But I'm going to get on it. You know what I mean? Real quick and in a hurry. But I think we also need to enjoy the holiday. I think we have to find a way to unite. I think we have to maybe with Devil Dog, he does constitutional readings.
Yes.
And he can turn you on to everything.
Yeah.
He's very wise.
And the
And they have
founding
to give
documents are
acknowledged
based on
too.
biblical truth. Absolutely, DC. You know, I spent a long time in the Corps, and I didn't have a lot of time to study all that. We kind of had our own sayings, but I'm never going to give up faith in my country, period. That's where we start to lose things. And I don't want to lose control like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us sit around and bitch about a lot of things we can't control. And we got to find a way to let our voices be heard. Yeah, you're right. According to the Constitution, we are the magistrates. The
Yep.
country belongs to us, not them.
That is correct.
Find a way to utilize the power that we have. And that's all in the founding documents and learning.
And they need to quit labeling us as citizens of the United States. No, we're not. We're people of America. The people that are citizens are the ones that work for the government, the federal government. Those are citizens, not us.
I agree. We need to do constitutional classes. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
No, Shane. Maybe you should do some constitutional classes each week.
Yeah.
That would be a start.
Oh, I could get Doug Gibbs on here, and he does them. D-Dog does some.
Now you
in
can
his own
too,
way.
and Gene and D Dog can too, and I can help where I can help, and I'll read. Yeah, this.
And I get this. Here's what's funny. I got every one of the books sitting right beside me. I mean, right beside me. Every one of them. Half of them have never been cracked open when I bought them. Yeah. 13 books sitting right beside me. Now, I don't have the Federalist Papers in there, which I'd love to have. So I'm going to have to try to find them. And if I dig really deep in some of them books I haven't got to yet, they may be in there.
There's a constitutional Bible as well.
We have.
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
We have the constitutional Bible here.
I think D-Dog's got one of those too. It's a leatherback, the one he's got.
Mine's leatherback too.
Yeah, it's a nice
I've
looking
read
version.
it. I've read it more than once, but it's been years since I've read it, completely. I open up the Bible to what I need for that day.
Right.
Which is kind of crappy, but that's what I do. Anyway.
Yep.
I'm not arguing with you, Shane.
Well, like I said, no.
I don't have all the information at hand, but I can learn it. We're all adults here. We can learn.
The one thing I will say is I have watched a lot of shows like mine and yours, and they start pulling in Constitution once a week for an hour or two a week. They'll go through each of the, amendments and stuff like that. But we need somebody that's going to go through the original Constitution, the original way, just like what it was like written in the Federalist Papers. And it needs to be based on the Bible, because most every law that was written back then was based on the Bible and its readings and teachings. And I think if we do that, that's fine. But the problem I see with all these channels that have done it, people love it at first, but they get sick of hearing it because they don't understand half of it. And the people telling about it don't know how to explain it in very simple terms. Now, if I can get it and grasp what they're telling me, and then I can turn around and put it in simple terms where people can understand it. And I'm not saying people are dumb. It's just the way that stuff's worded. It takes damn near a scientist to break up half the damn words in it, because you don't know how they spoke back then or what they meant back then.
It'd be like the Byzantine papers. You have to go back to the language of the time in order.
That's it. And that's it. So we're going back. Yeah. And you're exactly right. Okay. See, Devil Dog's dropping one now. John Dickerson has some of the best anti-federalist papers.
Fabius letter number 4.
Yeah, Fabius letter number 4.
Paper 4.
Yeah, I didn't have my glasses on, sorry. So it took me a minute. That ain't fabulous. That's an eye in there.
I probably got it wrong then. That's fine.
No, it says Fabius. When I first read it, it said fabulous. I said, that don't sound right, but no, it's Fabius.
I have I thought it was Fabius.
Yeah, like I said, I could do it. I'm sure I could pull in a few, but I just don't want to lose. I don't want to lose a lot of viewers, because that's going to lose a lot of backing that we would have to push that forward.
And Double Dog just said use the 1828 Webster Dictionary to define any word in the Constitution.
Correct. Yes, and he's told me that several times. I've got it written down. I got part of it pulled up on my internet. But I don't want to tell you what, just a small portion of it will burn up a lot of your computer. You need a whole computer, just nothing for that. That's it.
Well, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I think that a lot of people would be wise to learn maybe just the basics. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
And I think a lot of us have the basics down, right?
Yeah, a lot of us do.
I think the in-depth crap is where they got us. But we also know that laws in our country have to be constitutional or they're not going to be upheld. Period.
John, hello. Conservative Cowboy says he has the Federalist Papers.
Right on, complete and unabridged.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I'll jump on that. I'll read it, but I'm not going to say crap until I have it down. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know that shit's right because boy, that's conservative. Go to my about page and hit my email, and if you don't mind sharing them with me, man, I'd love to have them.
Do you want me to put it in private chat for you, Shane?
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to go grab it and pull it, I've got to step away. I'll be back in a second.
I'm gonna have to jump off before 2 o'clock long too, because I got to get ready for a live tonight. I got a lot of stuff that I have to prepare, and I know that you just walked in, and I understand. So, did you see that, Cougar?
Yes.
Well, I got something I got to take care of real quick and make sure it isn't coming in.
That's what that was.
Probably hunting the damn coyote.
It might be, but that's my gig. So thanks for that. That was weird you knocked. Anyway, we're glad to have everybody here, and I think that we're all coming up with good plans for 2022, 2023, I mean. Appeal to your brothers by the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, that all you agree there be no division among you, that you be united in the same mind and same judgment. Right
Awesome.
on. I feel scared of stupid too. I really do. Like I said, you know what I mean? There's a lot going on right now. And and we are the laughing stock of the world, and we got to change that. But during this time of the season, we got 2 days before Christmas, right? And we're going to get back in the spirit of Christmas, and that's what I got to do with my family. And
Absolutely.
And that's kind of what we're doing tonight. I saw Gugu told me I was too old. Me too, devil dog. Me too. But anyway, I'm gonna need to run out and see where that is. Where did you?
It's on Dart over the ridge.
All right. So it's over the
I
ridge
don't want
line.
him to find some children that someone's abandoned down here.
I don't want to see. I don't want any damage
I don't
done.
want anybody hurt.
And
Go do what you got to do, Rob.
yeah, I gotta run. I will be live at 8. If I'm not back in time, Eric will be playing.
All right.
Okay.
That'll work. We'll see you there.
And I'll get there when I get there.
All right.
All right. Sorry about this.
Hey,
No
it is
problem.
what it is.
Do what you got to do, baby.
I will. I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right. See you, bud. Y'all go on here for about 20 more minutes, then I'll shut her in, grab me something to eat, and go over to Rob's. Yeah, DC, that is correct. We're only the laughing stock of the world in government around the world's eyes. The people don't care. Do you remember right offhand kind of what the purchase price of that was, conservative? Hebrew Hammer, hello. Merry
Hello,
Christmas
Hebrew
to you
Hammer.
too. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to be quiet for just half a second. I'm going to go pull this up.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'll save this page so I don't have to stay on it for right now, and I can come back to it. Dang it. All right. All right, I'm back. I just went and saved the page so I can go back to it.
Awesome.
Yeah, Sassy Cat, yeah. It's not only the world that's laughing at our so-called, I ain't going to call him that,
Resident.
our pretender and thief. I am, we are too. That's pretty bad when we're laughing at our own. $10, that ain't bad conservative cowboy at all. No, that's doable. That's doable in a heartbeat. And that graph, it don't matter if it is or isn't, because all I know is he needs to go down. Him and his boy both, and his wife for being complicit and being part of it. And whole damn family, apparently. I ain't saying that. Kids involved in that. Yeah. Good question, DC.
A lot of them are under the whiff control.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Sassy Cat. Yeah. Yeah, we just can't send enough to Ukraine because they have to give so much of it back to us, you know. We just can't send enough there. Yeah, they know what they're doing in Ukraine. They're breaking America. They know it. They don't care. They're going to get their money. Yeah, they're going to launder a lot of it back. But it's just breaking our country. Yeah, there's going to be a few that get good pockets loads of slush fund money, but that's hidden in offshore accounts, I'm sure.
Good night, Hebrew Hammer.
Good night, Hebrew. Yeah, the crack pipe. Yeah, the free crack. Yeah, they got to purchase them somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Sorry about the rant earlier, guys. It was just a good conversation. I really like talking about, and I'm very compassionate about. And I hate getting bent over every time we open the door to our front door. You know, it's just. Yeah. Concerned Patriot, that is correct. Yeah, there should be some accountability, and there's not. Kaiser Sose says Zelensky is America's welfare queen, put out by Candace Owens. I'll tell you what, she's one smart cookie. Well, Tracy, thank you. It felt good to me get that off my chest because, boy, it's been building for a while, and I haven't really got to go off on one of them in a while. But I got it out there now, and we'll see over the next couple of days how the response is and go from there. Thank you all for getting me 100 plus thumbs up. Yeah, Candace Owens is one smart cookie. I think she's pretty sharp. What I like, she don't even put up with all the racist bullshit either. You know that every time a black person's feelings get hurt, oh, it's racial. No, it ain't. You're a human being just like I am, and someone says something you don't like, you don't run down and throw that up in court of law trying to get free money. That just makes you look worse. You know? Roland Halleck, she should be vice president. You know, that was funny, that interview she was doing with him. She says, so on the ticket, I guess I'm going to be your vice president. He says, interesting. But the bad thing is, oh, hell yeah, she's got common sense, and she's smart as a tack. I think she would be better than any vice president we ever seen. The problem is, it would probably be a threat to Trump's competency. Not saying he's a dummy by no means, but I'm just saying if Trump did have her, there'd be times they would probably not get along so well because she pretty much ain't going to put up with no one's shit. And I'm pretty sure he would be one of them if they got into a pissing match. Oh, yeah, that'd piss off Big Mike. Yeah, because she'd be the actual first woman as president, not these other pretenders. We're going to have to quit calling her Heels Up Harris and start calling her a vampire because she disappears more than anybody I know. She's spent more time out of the country in the last 2 years than she has her entire life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's all it. Russ, you are correct. There is a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. That is true. I wouldn't vote for Kamala Harris for. Only thing I'd vote for her is president of Gitmo. That's it. I'd vote for that. Let her and all her cronies that are up there screwing the American people blind. Then they could put up with her in there and throw them all in there and let her be the boss. Yeah. DC, I believe so. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Tracy, when you say Willie Brown. Heels up start. She got her first seat in the judge role. Tulsi Gabbard she's very smart too. Very intelligent. Yes, speech you hate is protected. Hate speech is a crime. Yes, that is true. San Francisco mayor. I was trying to think of who that was. Yes, Discernment Files, it is a bizarro world. And yes, Fred is correct. Robin Louise will be going on after my show ends. I don't know how long he's going to run, but he will go on at 9 my time Central, be 8 Mountain, 7 Western, 10 Eastern. But he is going on directly after my show ends. Okay, yeah, Willie Brand was San Francisco mayor. Okay, that's right. That's how she got into the. Yeah, okay, that's how she got into that judging role, magistrate role. I heard she was a doozy there too, but don't know. You know what, Roland? I think you may be right. I think it'd be a hell of a fight. I think she could do it. Candace for VP and president next time, she would beat DeSantis. That would be a tough fight between her and DeSantis, just due to DeSantis as will proceed, but if they'll go look back at his first year or two in term, that would be if that would get brought up, that could destroy him and she could win pretty easily. And no, Red is correct. Once again, I will not be live until Monday on my show. My show is not going to be on over the holidays. I will be over on Rob's, but I will not come back on until Monday. Same time, same place.
Good night, Wheezy. Have a good time making chocolate fudge.
Oh, yeah. Sounds fun. Just don't eat all you make. Then you just have to make more. Yeah, that's true, Roland. Like I said, we'll just have to see how that goes, when and if we ever get to that point. They already maybe have all this selected out, and we ain't got much of a choice until we can get the powers that be out of office. I mean, it needs to be like a street sweeper. It needs to clean from one curb to the other and get the gutters cleaned up. Because this has been going on way too long. Way too long. Ever since the power of the purse went to Congress, that's when it went to shit. Should have stayed with the American people. We voted on what the money went for, not them. When it went to them voting on it, yeah, that's when it went to shit. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy.
Sorry about that.
Christy Nome is the one in South Dakota. D-Dog has said too. Yeah, Nome. Yeah, Christy Nome. Yeah, she's she'd be a very another good contendant for, a Senate role or something like that. But here's the thing. Why in the hell would she give up where she's at and take a lesser of a job, basically? Because right now she can run her state. She is like the president of her state, being the governor. I mean, she can tell the federal government to go fly a kite. There ain't a damn thing they can do about it. She doesn't have to listen to them. She can segregate. Period.
I agree, Roland. It's pretty screwed up here.
Yeah, DC, that is correct. I remember reading about that, where the president was elected and the vice president was elected from the opposing party. Yep, not anymore. You get to drag your own little hemorrhoid with you. Yeah, and I think, Roland, DeSantis should too, and I think he really contemplating on it. I think he could be governor there for a lot of years to come. He keeps down the path he's on right now.
Merry Christmas, Wheezy.
Merry Christmas, Wheezy. Have a good evening. Eat lots of fudge for me. Yeah, DC. Yeah, that is correct. And it kept a even keel on things. Yeah. There was a lot of debate back and forth instead of just do this. Okay. Like I said, anybody that becomes governor of the state, yeah, they got more power than they're the most powerful person in that state. Like I said, they're about like the president of the United States. They're the president of their state. They can tell everybody else to piss off. They can do what the hell they want in their state. That's their state. It's the people's state. And if they're listening to the people, yeah, they can do what the hell they want. As long as the people okay it. I used to think I wanted to be in politics a long time ago, and I talked myself out of that crap. Only one position I'd ever want in politics, and that'd be Speaker of the House, because I'd stop every one of these crap bills. I don't care if I pissed even off my side. I wouldn't let them hit the floor. Sorry. Would not hit the floor. If it's a bunch of bloated spending, nah, that bill's gone. Bury it. Yes, Julia, it should go back to the states if it was up to me too. We don't need government's money, and they're supposed to just be there for every reason but us. State equals country. That is correct. Federal means nothing. Denise Budnick, hello. Good to see you.
Hello, Denise.
Now, I hate it when people start coming in right before I shut the doors, but hey, I appreciate everybody comes in. I know people get off work or do what they got to do, and then they try to get here when they can, so it's understandable. Yeah, DC, the problem is we keep saying that, and we just get more of the same thing. It's just with a different name. Yes, in that graph, that wouldn't be a bad idea, because I even brought that up, too, in one of my letters that I wrote to Mar-a-Lago. Need civilian oversight, not government oversight. Government oversighting government is a lose-lose all the way.
John, that's a great idea. I love that one.
There's times I feel the same damn way until you get bit by one.
Yeah, Blackjack, I think things turned around and now it's the feds funding the states.
That all switched in the 60s and 70s, Blackjack. 60s and 70s, that all turned on its head.
By the way, hello, Blackjack.
Close the door. You can wipe your feet once your door's closed. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of chilly out there.
Well, Roland, we don't really have sheriffs in Canada. We have police officers, and they're bound by the government. Yes, it's not a sheriff is an elected official in the states, and they have their own mandates. Our cops in Canada don't. They're all run by the government. We're all fucked. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry, Shane.
No, you're good. You're good. I got to mute for a second. My nephew's here. It won't take me long.
Okay. Discernment, I agree with you. The more I learn about humans, the more I like my dogs. Yep. I only have one dog, so that's okay. Good amount of Republicans in Washington. Yeah, sheriff is the supreme power in your country, Red, but our cops are all led by the government in Canada. That's the difference. We don't have sheriffs. I wish we did. Yeah, Roland, I have cats too. I like them better than people some days too. And I work at Walmart, so hey, guess what? That's most every day. My dog and my cat comfort me.
Sorry, guys. My nephew shows up, and he's been driving trucks so much I don't get to see him anymore. So
That's fine, Shane.
So anyway, when he shows up, I have to take a few minutes for him.
Yep. I love it, Annette. Oh, you have them in Alberta, Roland. I didn't know that. Yeah, because most of the cops in Canada are led by the government. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I was reading conservatives.
Yeah, that's the one I was reading.
Yeah. My sheriff's a pretty good sheriff until it comes down to the nut cutting. And then he kind of just scampers away, and I'm not real impressed with that. And right now, there's no really great replacement for him. I mean, he does a great job, but when it comes to keeping out higher powers that he feels are higher than him, he loses his manlyhood, I think. He's scared he's going to get called for due diligence of duty. So apparently he don't know his job title because he can't. So
Yes, Patrick Kelly. Dudley Do-Right was a Canadian Mountie.
yes,
And
supposedly.
the Mounties are also ruled by the federal government. All the
Yes.
cops in Canada are ruled by the federal government. Period.
Yep, they've had that way for a long time. Well, it was all set up by the British Parliament,
Mm-hmm.
so it hadn't changed since then. Yeah, y'all were here long before we were, and y'all been under British control for every bit of it.
Yeah. Yes, DCBs, the sheriffs can keep the feds out of the area. I have learned that over the last 3 years.
Yep. DC, the sheriff can actually arrest federal agents for harassing and trespassing and stalking. Yep, that's it. Bingo. D-Dog just said it. Hell, I'm going to put on big screen for everybody to read. I think anybody that's wanting to know, this is a good read. I'm going to read it out loud. The sheriff can arrest a sitting governor for violating the people's rights and can arrest any federal fed for trespassing in their county. And that is a fact. Yeah, and the Supreme Court only gives opinions. Yes, that is correct. Red. Well, Sassy Cat, you got to have a sheriff or somebody that's willing to do something about it, or AG, or somebody that's will actually do something about it. And here's the thing: just because you know something, knowing one thing and proving it's two different deals. But usually, when it's a government official and they get accused of something like that, that would be enough. They would step down, so there would be no further investigation. So they hope, and that's just when you keep pushing it because they did the wrong. You know, you do the crime, you do the time. Yeah, Roland, it's tough. It's tough when they won't do their job. That's when you vote them out. Get somebody in there who'll do the damn job. Somebody will finally say no. Yeah. If they look the other way, they're just as guilty because they knew what was going on. Yeah. SCOTUS is parts of SCOTUS if it was up to me, Chief John Roberts would have been in prison for 150 years to life, just on. Now, I don't have any provable. I shouldn't say that, I guess, because I have no way to prove it. But on the allegations, should be enough for him to step down.
Deer Park, sorry. I think a lot of the sheriffs are actually doing their job in the United States, from what I've heard.
Yeah, most of them aren't constitutional. That is correct. That's why Sheriff Maxwell all over the United States putting on his seminars trying to get it. You know, the Police Association, Officers Association, and the sheriffs to all go back to constitutional rule. Yes, Silver B, in my opinion. Yep. Article 3, Section 1. Sorry, guys, just trying to do a little reading, make sure I don't miss nobody. So I'm fixing to twist this thing down. I do want to change the subject a little bit, and I do want to tell everybody that's come in this evening, thank you. It has been a wonderful, wonderful experience tonight. Lots of great people coming in this evening. New names, new faces, old names and faces I haven't. Let me stick to the names because I didn't see y'all's faces, but old names I've seen from some of the past. It's great to have y'all coming in. Y'all made some great comments. I'll tell you, when the Jack can get me on a rant, that's a good time right there. I had a great time doing it, and I'm glad you all stuck around and listened for the whole thing, and I didn't upset too many people. It was a really good time, and I haven't got to go off on a rant like that in a while, so it felt good. And it was because of the chat and the people, and they kept me going. So thank you all very much. I appreciate it. I will be shutting down here in about a minute, and I hate to do that, but it is what it is. I've got to get ready and grab a bite to eat before I go to the next show. Rob's coming on here at about 11 minutes, so. But I will be back Monday, 7 o'clock Central, and just like I always am, and we will see where that night leads us. Everybody's going to have a good Christmas and lots of food in their belly, I hope. But like I said, if you ain't got nothing to do, just show up over at Rob's tomorrow. Yeah, it didn't sound like much fun, Kim Haggerty, but yeah, you got to get it clean. You're going to be doing a lot of cooking. But y'all can find me over the weekend over at Rob's. So I will be over there if y'all are looking for me, or if y'all just looking for something to do, that's where I'll be. That's where he'll be. And it was great having you all.
It was fantastic having you all here. It's fantastic. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes.
And we'll see you over at Rob's.
Yep,
Bye,
that's
Jim.
it. We'll see all y'all.
Down. We're going over to Rob's.
Sorry, Rob, but yeah, we're going to head over to Rob's, grab something to eat, and head over there. So we will see everybody over at Rob's. Thank y'all. Good night.